Hi everyone, it's Michael Tiny Saul. It is Wednesday, May 25th at 8:24 p.m. and this is further management of the stock trading watch list for the week of May 23rd, 2011. Dick's Sporting Goods, 38.39 entry, triggered off on Tuesday. 45-cent move would move stop losses to break even. Got that on Wednesday. Half off plus one. Got that on Wednesday. And then it turned tail and stopped out break even on the second half. So it was a net 50-cent gain for just over a half a unit gain. Okay, we risked 90 cents and made 50 cents. So just over a half a unit gain. So that's plus 1/2 unit for this. And then Travel Zoo, okay, 70.29 short entry, 73.87 stop loss was hit. It was half size, so it was a half unit risk. 1 point gain move stops didn't happen. So this was a half a unit loss. So this counters Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's was a little bit more than a half a unit, but it doesn't make sense to count it. It's not like 3/4 or even 6/10 of a unit, which you could start counting, right? You could count them in tenths of a unit, but so this is a wash. Travel Zoo washes with Dick's Sporting Goods. Now there's a new entry for Travel Zoo. It's a 70.22 short entry, which is a break of Wednesday's lows. 75.32 stop loss, which is above Wednesday's highs. Half size again, so only risking a half a unit. Yes, I know it's a $5.10 stop, but the price of the stop doesn't matter. It matters the size based on the unit. So this is a half a unit. So it doesn't matter what the price is like. It could be $50. Still half a unit risk. It all depends on the share size. That's how you form the unit of risk. Stops are moved to break even after a $1.50 gain. Looking to take half off plus $5.10, half off plus $8.50. The way that this rejected the highs, I mean, it triggered, it wound up going a whopping 6 cents before turning. Was mega frustrating because it wound up pushing up and then rejecting that, which means that the short is probably the more dominant direction here because the bulls just could not keep the price up here and the bears won. So even though it was almost a plus a buck here, I mean, that's definitely not good bullish action here with this rejection shadow. So we'll see if it gets some continuation down to the 89 EMA. It's half size, like I said, okay? And then RIM, 43.40 entry, 42.40 stop. Stops to entry after a 50-cent gain. It did not get there. Looks like the 10-day moving average is holding it down for now. Half off plus a buck. So still watching this one. Still looks like it has the chance to get a bounce, but the volume was pretty light. It was a doji session. So let's see what they're going to do with RIM here. Mako or Mako. Okay, somebody said it was Mako, they wrote me. This is canceled. Okay, it did not trigger, and we took off, we took out the stops rather. So once we take out the stops before the trigger, the trade is canceled. That's the rules, okay? And a new one to add today is GLD. It is the gold, the Spider Gold Trust. And somebody who used to read the blog wrote me and said he's glad he found me again. He thought I had gone away or disappeared, but he was unaware that I had to close a previous blog due to a legal commitment. I wasn't ordered by anybody, by the way, no matter what rumors will probably be going around. I closed it voluntarily. It was part of an agreement I had made. So now the new blog is open, and actually, while I'm here, I might as well talk about it. That blog is going to be closed soon also, as I'm moving everything to a site with my own domain. I'm going to leave the blog open, but the post is just going to say go to this site now, and it's going to be a lot different than what you're seeing now. It's going to be my own site. There's going to be a lot more commentary. The videos are going to be there, so you're going to be able to watch the videos, and there's going to be a lot more information and a lot of opportunity over there. So stay tuned for that. That should be in the next few weeks. But the blog's not going to just disappear like the other one. It's going to be there with a note saying, go here. Okay? So he wrote me and he asked me my opinion on gold. And it was funny because I told him, this is my opinion on gold. Everybody is looking for a rally here because we're getting this little reaction bounce. And they think that this is just a blip and that we're going to go higher. Now, maybe they're right. But to me, this is a nice opportunity to draw the Fibonacci grid and look for potential resistance zones to potentially lean against with real tight stops. So, for example, we have this right here into the 62% retracement. You saw the rejection here, so I'm looking at a 148.51 short with a 149.51 stop. So dollar risk there on a $150 stock. I mean, it's not that wide as far as percentage. Remember, it's still a unit, so it's still the same risk. But I'm talking about the size of it, okay, the size of the stop, even though it's still 1 unit of risk. Move stops after a 50-cent gain. Look to take half off plus $1.30 and half off plus 4. Looking for this to test into these moving averages and actually through them a little bit. So we'll see if that sets up here. The gentleman who wrote me, he asked me if this looked like an AB equals CD move, and yes, it does. And it also has the benefit of getting that rejection and also tagging the 62% retracement. All right, so now if this opens below the entry, okay, this trade is canceled. That's the rule. And if it opens above or trades above the stop before the entry, that's canceled also. So let's say it opened at 149 and it traded up to 150. That's it. Okay, as soon as it traded to 149.51 before the entry, it would be immediately canceled. All right, so Travel Zoo, we're watching. RIM, we're looking at, and GLD, the Spider Gold Trust, is a potential new entry. Have a great trading day on Thursday, and I will talk to everybody again on Friday.